on this live what I made. Don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Now, before I start this, right? It's a special type of water. This is just regular water, purified, boiled, and I put certain other minerals and shit in it. So y'all make sure to not only drink water, but drink healthy water. Make sure you clean your shit too. Because I got a lot more energy drinking water that's clean rather than just drinking water that's from the store, all that shit. Take a little longer, but in the end, it's fucking worth it. And you ain't gotta drink nowhere near it. You don't have to keep drinking water. If you're like seriously hydrated, you don't have to keep drinking it. Fix this real quick, my bad. My bad, I had to adjust that just getting on there. Okay. So we take a sip of my water. Purified water, by the way. Not from the store. And I'm also drinking it from glass. So I won't continue to get fucking like microplastics in me and shit. Annoying as fuck. Because water shouldn't make you sleepy. No, I'm not drinking water from the store. We get sleepy for some reason. And I don't like that shit, bro. Alright. I want to talk about Donald Trump and just a couple of things I feel like he's doing. Now, I don't want to talk about any type of policies, political shit, because I'm not that type of channel. And I don't want YouTube to feel like I'm influencing people. You know what I'm saying? Slay Beans, what it do? Slay Beans, what's up, man? What's going on, Grayson? What's going on, Grayson? What's going on? Hey, I'm white. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, you can be white, black, purple, whatever. I ain't against nobody. You know what I'm saying? Unless you against us. Kathleen. What's going on, Kathleen? Grayson. Slay Beans. What's happening, y'all? So I want to talk about how Donald Trump is coming at black people. I do. Unfortunately, I feel like he's taking black people's names, like Barack Obama, Charlamagne the God, and trying to cause a division. Because he knows that white people, slowly but surely, are going to learn the truth about what's going on. Yeah, you got fired from your job, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. Probably Donald Trump's fault. But no, seriously, I feel like Donald Trump is using black people to not only separate white people from black people. I think he's trying to separate black people from black people because he'll pardon the Kodak Black, pardon the Lil Wayne, but then he'll go back around, you know what I'm saying, and parade rappers on one hand, but then he'll go around and call Charlamagne the God a nigga with low IQ. Now, I might agree with him having a low IQ in some instances, but for Charlamagne the God to run the Breakfast Club, because I've had my criticism about the Breakfast Club. For him to run the Breakfast Club, he can't have a low IQ. He runs a business, bro. And for you to bring his name up, obviously, he's doing something right. You know what I'm saying? I'm glitching a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Yo. Yo. Oh, man, this is some bullshit, bro. Yo. Okay, we back. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know what was going on, man. That was weird, man. I felt like the only reason why that shit started listening because I was talking about Donald Trump and politics, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably a very important live, and I'm definitely gonna be here for a little while. But like I was saying before shit started glitching, right? Donald Trump is trying, fuck politics, fuck Democrat, fuck Republic, fuck liberal, fuck any of that shit, right? I don't want to influence y'all politically because that's a very, very touchy subject, right? When it comes to YouTube and how they feel and they'll get your video suppressed and that. I don't, YouTube, I'm not trying to influence people to hate or like anyone politically, right? What I'm trying to do is show you that racism is still alive and they just be concealing it. So with Donald Trump saying that Charlemagne the God has low IQ, Charlemagne the God runs businesses. Charlemagne the God hires people, black people. Charlemagne the God is in rap culture. Charlemagne the God interviews people that you use. He interviews people that you use for your campaign, bitch ass nigga. Donald Trump as a president, I have no comment. As a person, you suck. You specifically, when you talk about black people, you say, you try to make us look lower. You try to make us look lower. Like we're a lower level human being, like subhumans when you talk about us. But then you got the fucking audacity to pardon Kodak Black. You take Barack Obama's picture from a very important place where I'm pretty sure all the other presidents' portraits are there. And I feel like just because he's black, not just because he's the last president, because he's black, you want to remove it and try to be on some funny shit. Donald Trump, just stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen, for saying I look good. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for interacting with the channel and all that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you like and sub. I appreciate that. Seriously, if you can comment on this live, I mean, comment on my videos. So go to my videos tab, comment on my videos, not my shorts, not my other lives, but my videos. All right. But Donald Trump, you're using racism as a weapon. I feel like you had every person that you could think of speaking for you that at one point in time has made fun of black people, spoke down on black people, called black people the N-word with the ER, and all that shit in between. And everyone wants to act like he isn't that. I think that when you start to play these games, it's a very dangerous thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a very dangerous game to play. Because with you being the president, there is someone who is white, who has black people in their family, who is fucking somebody black and having mixed children, who just doesn't mind black people being around them, and they don't look at us as having lower IQ, having issues in our society because we don't want to work because we're lazy. Because how could you say that you want to create jobs for us, but then at the end of the day, you think we have low IQs? You remove the only president that's darker than all the other presidents from the room of where I'm pretty sure other presidential portraits have been hanging for a long fucking time. You're deliberately trying to do this shit. And I know it's for your gain. It's not even for white people's gain. That's the whole, that's the real trick behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's the real fucking trick behind it. The real trick behind all of this shit is that you don't even care about anybody. You just know that racism is a psychological weapon that you can use in order to distract people from what's really going on. And maybe you've even passed shit that was probably going to help, past shit that's probably going to hurt. For some odd reason, I think that distraction is your best weapon. And within distraction, you can use classism, racism, sexism, stuff like that. And that has nothing to do with you being the president of the United States. That has everything to do with the type of human that you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's you just trying to bubble up some random beef, and people will take their eyes off of what you've done and what you're going through and just focus on, oh, he's being racist. Da, 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 da. Barack Obama, he's one of the best presidents. And it's like you're causing this division for what? Is it because you want us to be distracted? Because you want us to focus on something else? Is that it, bitch? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think you a bitch. And would I want to see you get assassinated? Nah, you still somebody's father. Would I be mad if you did? Probably not, because you shit on us any chance you get. You use us, right? For votes and all that, and that has a little bit to do with politics. And I'm not telling nobody not to vote for him as black or to vote for him as black or brown or whatever. I'm just saying, if you get what I'm saying, he uses that whenever the fuck he feels like it. Oh, let me go pardon the rapper because I know these niggas are going to love it. And they're going to vote for me. Let me come out with some shoes. I know these niggas are going to love it. And they're going to vote for me. You were them good old boys. You was a fucking good old boy. And that shit ain't cool, homie. And for the people who is with this shit, please post and say I agree with this shit so I can know my, I wouldn't say enemy, but I can know somebody who I might not need to be around in this bitch. Again, Donald Trump as the president of the United States has nothing to do with Donald Trump as the person, the father, his personal beliefs when he goes home. Those are two totally different people. I can separate that. Because when you're the president of the United States, you're going to say some shit to where you might not agree with it, but you know it has to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Catherine, for participating up to your phone there. I appreciate it. So, for you saying that Barack, you know, for you saying that Charlamagne doesn't have an IQ, yet you let Kodak Black out. What? I'm so confused. Like, do you fuck with us or do you not fuck with us? That's how I know you don't even fuck with yourself. You don't even fuck with your own people. Whatever race you is, European or you fucking, I don't know where the fuck you from. Okay? I don't know where the fuck you from, homie. Be totally fucking honest with you. But you are of some European descent, nigga. You white, shit, nigga. Nigga, you whiter than some good cocaine that Joe Biden's son shit be sniffing on. Pretty sure your son be fucking with shit too. Allegedly, I don't know. Not trying to get my channel clipped up because I'm talking about the president of the United States. He might think I got a low IQ and I ain't got no fucking high school education or I'm from the hood or I'm this or I'm that. When he looks at this page, it's like, bro, you know it's people that look like you that's looking at you and wondering like, why do you have such hatred towards us when you talk about us? Now granted, I will say this, granted, him and Elon Musk did go back and forth. And Donald Trump ain't hold back on that shit. But it's just a certain tone that he has when he talks about black people that you could just tell there's a little more disdain there. He was taught to have more disdain there. From who? I don't know. For what? I don't know. I don't know what his agenda is. I don't know what he likes to eat. What he eat don't make me shit. So I don't know what his taste buds at. All I know is that when you remove Barack Obama's picture from where I'm pretty sure other presidential portraits were, and if you call Charlamagne the God somebody of lower IQ, that got some racist undertone in it. Point blank period, he got some type of racist undertone in it. Doesn't matter, I don't give a fuck if you white to say shit like that and act like it doesn't. And act like it doesn't. Alright? So let's just step back, Donald Trump, because black people help you get in office. You used rappers, hip hop artists, people that were like of Latin descent, Mexican and shit like that. Brown and black people helped you get to where you at, bro. So for you to say we have a low IQ is fucked up. Cause I got a good feeling when you said Charlamagne had a lower IQ. I'm pretty sure you think about that about a lot of black people who in the industry, and probably black people, period. That's just me though. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want someone to be persuaded after this live to think, oh, I don't fuck with Donald Trump, the president. But Donald Trump, the person, Donald Trump, the person, is a shitty guy. Donald Trump, the president, probably doing exactly what he need to do, passing policies exactly what he need to do, fucking stopping wars or causing wars that need to happen. I don't know, right? What I'm saying is, the president and the person is two totally different people. Because I want you two to know that, because when you put Donald Trump's name in the title, he is the president, and I'm just talking about the person, not the president. Alright? I feel like Donald Trump, the person, said something that I feel like could affect how you look at it, but I just truly and honestly think that Donald Trump is a shitty guy. I think he's a shitty guy. I don't want y'all to be persuaded by me again to hate him as the president. Because he's probably doing exactly what he needs to do. But as a person, he's probably trash. He's probably trash as fuck as person. Now when you meet him at first, people be going off these 1 time, 2 time, 3 time meetings. Nigga, you know you gotta be around somebody for like at least a couple of months to even see certain shit that you may not like or that you may like more about. That's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all gotta stop going off of these planned presentations of a motherfucker. You can't continue to fall for the hype, man. You can't continue to do that. It ain't gonna never go good. Ain't gonna never be right, ain't gonna never go good. I'm telling you. We shouldn't be so easily tricked as a people either. We shouldn't be so easily tricked as a people either. I will say that within the political party, this is the only thing political I'm gonna say to you. Within the political party, there's certain people even in his own camp that don't agree with a lot of the shit he's doing. So that should tell you something. But like I said, I have nothing to do with that. I'm just only giving you facts. Obviously, people on the other side don't agree with what he's doing. I'm only giving you facts. Donald Trump is an interesting character because, to me, he's the first, like, TV personality, like, oh, I don't know if he acted in movies, I'm pretty sure he probably appeared in some, but, you know, he's the first person who we've seen that come from a TV show to actually be the president of the United States of America. And I do think that Donald Trump takes some of those qualities of being on TV and puts it and implements it in how he runs fucking America. I do truly, honestly believe that shit. Like, why not have antics in order for me to be one of the most popular presidents that will probably ever live? I will give Donald Trump this. He is probably, next to Barack, probably the most popular president. One of the most. He's definitely in the runnings. Because he won once and then he won again just off of popularity alone. So, I don't know, man. It baffles me that people still even fall for the psychological traps and being boxed in when he says, oh, Charlamagne got a low IQ from black man, by black man. Oh man, Barack Obama picture gotta get the fuck up out of his office. I wanted to be all white. You're saying that without saying it. And it comes off as racist, bro. It comes off as racist. I don't want. It's so sad that I gotta try my hardest to separate the president from the person. But I've got to. I don't feel like Donald Trump, the president, has been racist because he's been giving it to everybody. But the person, That's a whole other motherfucking story. When he go home, he is not the president. When he's out of office, he's not the president. I'm telling you. Even if he is the president at the current time and he has that title, there's certain times where he is not the fucking president. He's a person, and this is some personal shit. Why are you attacking a fucking radio host? 1385, what it do? 1385, what it do, man? I just feel like he's a shitty person. Maybe not a shitty president. I don't have no say-so in that because I don't want to influence somebody to like him or not like him to be president. That's your choice. As a person, he's shitball. We all know this though. This ain't no surprise. Shouldn't be at least. Shouldn't be no motherfucking surprise. If it is, I don't know what you've been watching. You know what I'm saying? What you been looking at? What have you seen? Like, man, this is crazy. This nigga's going retarded right now. As a person. Not as a president, as a person. He's going retarded. It's crazy, man. Y'all still following this shit. I just can't see myself continuing to participate in a country that has this type of shit going on. Then the motherfucker got audacity to do, well, move. Well, bitch, you move. I had somebody's girlfriend tell me that shit one day when I was talking about the president. Bitch, you not even, I don't even want to get into that. But she was white. Your people ain't even been here for like 5,000 years. Y'all niggas mutated into some shit. That's facts. I'll tell you why that's facts. A white person said that. Not me. I'm not trying to be racist. A white person said that white people haven't been here 5,000, 6,000 years. So if you telling me to leave, actually you need to figure out where the fuck you need to go. Seriously. That argument is so stupid and dead and old that that should be gone with racism. Like racism should be dead and gone. It should be old. It should be an old concept that people talk about because we're past this shit. You get what I'm saying? Because we're past this shit. You know, we should get past this. We need to elevate. We need to be elevating the culture. We need to be elevating our mind. We need to be accepting people's flaws and seeing how we can fix them, or see how, even if those flaws might be of someone's benefit. Just because someone says something wrong with you, that just means that they maybe don't appreciate that skill that might be right somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you again, Donald Trump, the president, and the person, it might be two different people. Might be doing good as a president. Might be doing really shitty as a person. That's it, man. It's not hard to try to figure out. It's not like it's a mystery in history. He's showing you what side he's on. Y'all chose this shit, not me. The public, the people, and actually electoral votes and shit, but that's a whole other lie about politics and what really happens and who's really in power and all that shit, right? Dog, I'm telling you, man, you're not gonna tell me this nigga ain't got some type of issue with black people being in power, even a little bit. You know, niggas don't even want to see that shit from us, bro. Niggas don't even want to see that shit from us, bro. They don't want to see us come up. They don't want to see generational wealth for our family. They don't want to see that shit, bro. For what reason, I have no fucking idea. We just want to live. You motherfuckers out here trying to just take. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake, anime. Every fucking time. So it's just, I can't say what I really want to say. I can't say what I really want to say. But I will say this. White people. To my white people who give a fuck. To my white people who give a fuck. If you give a fuck truly, you can't just be progressive. You gotta be aggressive. You can't just be progressive. Change has to be aggressive. Because black people don't want to keep going through this shit, bro. Being looked at as something. Because if I bring up statistics, it's more white people who on EBT. It's more white people who commit suicide. It's more white people who do crimes. It's more white people that are addicted to drugs. Not black people. Yeah, we're a statistic, but y'all got that shit beat. So it's almost like y'all self-projecting or something. I'm talking about the racist white people. It's almost like y'all self-projecting y'all issues and y'all problems on another race to make yourself feel better about y'all fuck-ups. Which makes no sense, because it's going to eventually fall right back on y'all. It's almost like you're trying to escape the responsibility of the children that you failed. Y'all eating y'all own babies. America love eating their own babies. For what reason, I have no fucking idea. But that goes into a much deeper psychological ideology of how people believe that the elites are, you know what I'm saying, doing shit with kids and whatnot. And that's a whole nother live about a whole other thing. But that's where that phrase comes from, where America loves to eat its babies. America loves to eat its children. You know what I'm saying? That's not just a phrase. That's like people believe in that shit. People be doing that shit too. There are open cases. It's a crazy white bitch named Lori Valley Daybell. Lori Valley Daybell was doing what I was saying. She was sacrificing her kids, eating her kids, all this other weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Her and her husband. So it's not like it's a conspiracy. It's not like it doesn't happen or whatever. It's just that when you see it, it's usually white people more so than not. And they try to suppress that shit. And they try to be like, oh, y'all gangsters, y'all thugs, y'all this, y'all that. What the fuck do you call that? What do you call that? Somebody answer that for me. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm only talking like this to racist white people. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man, how people fall for this shit. And continuously and perpetually falling for this shit. Making it so easy for you to fall into the trap of just believing shit that you haven't even invested in, believing in shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's crazy what a motherfucker do for real. All of somebody saying some words. It's crazy as fuck. So just be careful with the information that you're intaking about people, man. Donald Trump, for you to pardon Kodak Black and Wayne and whoever the fuck else black, and then come around and pardon some white people who were scamming motherfuckers and shit like that, that's crazy. But for you to say that Charlamagne has a low IQ, you know that has a racial undertone in it. You know that's going to come off of you being an old white man. You know that's going to come off as that, bro. But didn't you have Nelly and Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy at the fucking Bitcoin Donald Trump event or some bullshit? Like, come on, man. He's using people. White and black, that's the whole thing. He's here. And he's like, how can I continue to distract these niggas at the bottom? And we just pinning them against each other. And then tell one side I'm helping you, and then tell the other side, fuck you, and then tell the other side I help you something, and then tell the other side, fuck you. It's like he picks and chooses the battles very strategically. He's not stupid, I will say that. Not one president is stupid. From the ones that I've seen, we think they are. But they're not, bro. They're not in a position for no reason. I'm gonna say this: they're smart enough to know how to keep the people divided. You got to be somewhat intelligent to do that. Even regardless if it's a negative thing or not, you have to be somewhat intelligent to do that shit. Because people have to fall for it and continue to fall for it. So it's like I don't want to go on this shit too long, to be honest with you, man, because I really don't feel good talking about this and trying to bring racism in this because Donald Trump, the president, might not be racist, but Donald Trump, the person, is very racist. People want to try to say, oh, he fucked with black people back in the day. What the fuck does that mean? You ain't never seen a white dude who had a black girlfriend and that's just a fetish. You ain't never seen a white girl who had a black dude and that was just a fetish. That doesn't mean they like you, nigga. It's history behind this shit on why they do certain things. It's a repetitive cycle over time. Every 100, 150 years, every 50 years. However many fucking years it is of this the process being separate from the next time it's being repeated. However many fucking years it is. It's usually between 50 to 125 years, but you start to see that shit. Really, it's getting earlier and earlier and earlier because it's getting easier and easier and easier to manipulate people, in my opinion. Donald Trump, the president, might not be racist, but Donald Trump, the person, probably is. Most likely is. Not gonna lie to you. Not even trying to fuck around and play with it. I'm sorry. I don't want to say that either. I want Donald Trump to be a good guy. It's just so weird. There's always something wrong with a motherfucker up top. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, man. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Doesn't matter. You can try to stay away from it. This and that. It can be. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And we have to accept the fact that everyone has that flaw. If we don't accept the fact that everyone has that flaw, then we're not going to get better as a people. We're not going to get better. We have to know that this is a true thing, this is a real thing, and we cannot continue to put people in power that, because even if it's not absolute power, if you look at it as absolute power, you will become corrupt because of it. Period, point blank, bro. And it stands true to this day. There's few times you see people with absolute power and they actually, I guess, do what they're supposed to do with it, but then I'm telling you, they get away from that position. A lot of people who stepped down with artificial intelligence came into play because they seen that they could have absolute power and they probably didn't want to be corrupt. Because you could be thinking you're doing something good and then at the end of the day, it's just not going to be that. So, Donald Trump, on one hand, you have rappers like Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy and Nelly at your Bitcoin endorsed shows. Pardon Kodak Black and pardon Lil Wayne or whatever the fuck happened. And on the other hand, you take Barack Obama's portrait down from where I'm pretty sure other presidential portraits have been up there and didn't get moved. Why did you move his? He's the only dark-skinned guy in there. I mean, come on, man. We got to put 1 and 2 to make 3. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. I think Donald Trump, the person, pops out when he shouldn't, when he's supposed to be the president. The president would have removed another president's portrait. A person with a personal issue would have done that. So I think Donald Trump needs to take the person out of the president. He's just getting it confused right now. That's all. I just think he's confused. Go home and be racist. Don't force people like myself to try and like see this. I mean, it's very hard to separate it, but I can see somebody taking something personally and bringing it into their job. But you're not supposed to bring your feelings from home to the job, your beliefs from home to the job. This country is filled with more and more every day too is filled with different nationalities and people who look different, ethnicities and different cultures and backgrounds and groups and religions, and for you to want to separate that and not make it better is very weird. And the only reason why I can see that you wouldn't is because you're letting Donald Trump, the person, get in the way and not Donald Trump, the president. I just, I can't see how people respect you. I can't see how people respect you. Now, all y'all up top fuck with each other, so that's a given. So even with you clowning Kamala Harris, I'm pretty sure y'all shook hands after that shit in the back of the room. You know, you got the left wing and the right wing that's on the same bird. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same bird flying, flocking, just flocking. So that ain't no issue. That's why I say it ain't no politics. Politics don't exist. That's an illusion. If you want my opinion on politics, it doesn't exist. Yeah, you see Democrats, you see Republicans, you see liberals, you see this, you see that, you see movements, you see councils, you see presidential debates. Yo, it's one big show, man. It's just one big show to distract you from what's really going on. Put somebody in position in power to act like we're changing something, but really this shit's going to stay the same unless we really like for this to change. Then every now and again, 5, 10 years, they give us like one law to help society for like a fucking week, a month, or a year. And then it's right back to the regularly scheduled programming. Regularly scheduled programming. So, except that I don't have no hope. I just don't have no hope of Donald Trump the person not being racist. Donald Trump the president, do your thing, man. Get more votes. I hope you live a good presidential life. I hope that shit goes well for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't hope all that shit. Donald Trump the person, I don't want to say what I want to happen to you. I don't want to. I don't think it would be appropriate for YouTube and the guidelines. The most I can say is just shut the fuck up. Go eat you some good food. Stay healthy. And don't get caught in the alleyway by yourself. You feel me? Don't get caught in the alleyway by yourself in the hood somewhere. Because niggas ain't gonna show you grace. Niggas ain't gonna show you love. Ain't nobody gonna take it easy on you. None of that shit, homie. I'm out, man.